Hey, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Michigan Pathways. This is your host, John, and it is a Tuesday. It's the 10th of December, and it's quite warm down here in southeastern Michigan. Gotta love it. Not going to stay that way forever. I see a couple cold days coming up, and then back in the mid-30s and 40s, but manageable. I'm not seeing any snow still here for southeastern Michigan, so count your blessings if you don't have it, if you don't like it, but people like us who do want it sucks. But everybody's, mixed on how they feel about snow and, when they want it, when they don't want it. And if you live here in Michigan long enough as I have, it just comes with the territory and you deal with it and you plan ahead just like you do everything else in life. You plan ahead, you know it's coming, it's going to happen, and then voila, there you go. You got winter, maybe you get a fair snow, maybe not, but I'm rambling. So let's get into the Christmas list for 2024. This is items that are under $50, but I feel some of these are pretty good for beginners. Some of them, they may be replacements for people who have stuff already, but you'll figure it out. So before we get into the list, Wilderness Mindset, once again, has a really great DVD section. If you go over to the Michigan Pathways Facebook page, you'll see the link and everything right here to Wilderness Mindset. Alex Mayer and I, talk back and forth and stuff, but Alex is what really kind of tipped the scales for me as far as getting into backpacking with his DeUper series. If you really want to know what the North Country Trail is like, it has changed and evolved since Alex has put those videos out, but it's a really great view of the Upper Peninsula. He does a fantastic job as a photographer and videographer as far as presenting the North Country Trail in its entirety from, one end to the other. So also with Joan Young. She's got a great book out. I'm still reading, kind of going through it. It is How to Hike the North Country Trail. Not quite a guide, but it's a really, really great book. I do recommend it for beginners. Take a look at it. Or even, it's just people who have been hiking and backpacking. It's a really great book to be reading. So with that being said, let's get back into our list here. 5 items under $50. First one is merino wool socks. Darn Toughs are really great for me. I really love them. My Darn Toughs, I use them strictly for hiking. I don't take them out and wear them day to day or around the house and such. They're dedicated to that. I do have a pair of merino wool Iron Age socks. They're really good. I got them from a Red Wing store, and they're really great, to wear day in and day out. The next one is a solar charger, the 10,000 power bank chargers that have the multiple cords with them. So that way you can kind of keep your cords at home. You really don't have, carry out a bunch of extra cords unless you really need it. And it's got the USB ports on them. Trail gators. I've never had a pair of trail gators. I'd love to try them out. I know people that swear up and down by them, but those are definitely a good addition to any backpackers. They keep stuff out of your shoes. The next one is a Klymit pillow, luxury item, but it's an inflatable. Packs down really nice and neat. I said it's under $50. The next one is the Backpacker's Trowel. You can find a lot of these under $20. I mean, they're not too bad. And then the bonus one is the Snow Peak Titanium Spork. Really good one. I've seen these in the stores and such. So definitely a great item, for the backpackers and stuff like that are trying to get way down in those mountain house meals that we all so love. So that is my list for the 2024 season. I will be back here shortly with another episode. before the end of the year, hopefully, and then we will wait and do it again in 2025. So I may or may not change some things up. There is a possibility that I may be rebranding the show, still keeping Michigan Pathways, but it becomes Michigan Pathways Podcast Radio. I've flirted around with the idea before, and we'll see how it works out. But I still appreciate everybody who still is loyal to the show, who tunes in, who shares it. It warms my heart that we still have 187 people that are dedicated to the show. Every one of you are just as important as the next person who listens to the show. So if we can get the numbers back up there, that'd be great. But I'm great with every one of you that is here. So keep hiking. Be smart while you're on the trail. And I'll see you out on the trail. Take care. Bye.